Hi there, Mark Sebastian, founder of OptionPit.com. This is the Vol Report reminder, short for volatility. Reminder, this is for educational purpose only. Should not be considered investment advice. Options have risk. Consult a financial professional if you have questions. Speaking of questions, you can see my latest webinar and sign up for our next Saturday class, which is on this Saturday, by clicking on going to the bottom of the page. Speaking of the bottom of the page, here we are. Market was down all morning. Now it's up. It's up strongly. The Dow's up, small. The S&P's up small. The NDX is up big. Apple seems to have found a bid. Looks like they said 200's a line in the sand we're not going to cross, and they bought it. I don't blame them. And it makes sense. Amazon's got a little bit of bid. It's up 1%. You can see Alibaba. A lot of the names that have been kind of punched are looking hot again. IBM is even looking like it has a bid to it today, which is borderline shocking because IBM usually just stinks. And the last couple of days, it's gotten itself back above 120. And financials are a little soft today. Square Inc. got a big upgrade, so it's looking good, and they have earnings tomorrow after the bell. I think that there is going to be something interesting that develops there before all is said and done. You have the Russell, which has been the leader, flat. So if you're looking for, hey, what could go wrong? I would say the price action of the Russell 2000 would point toward what could go wrong. That's where there is some potential risk in today falling apart, but it's also a very US-centric index, and there are earnings. There's an election today that is I think driving things around a little bit. Looking at the individual ETFs, they're all about as flat as they can be. You got a little bit of strength in the industrials, a little weakness in the financials, and technology, of course, like the NDX, is up the most. But really, today appears to be a churn and tread water, probably until after the election, which is tonight. At which point, then, we'll see what happens to the VIX. I think, there are a lot of different scenarios, but I think the most likely is VIX backing off from its current level. So that's kind of everything I'm seeing today. We're going to be looking at probably some Apple trades. We're going to play with some of the other names that had earnings. We're going to look at, probably CVX. Which has been looking pretty positive the last couple days, some of these energy names. And we're going to go from there. And that appears to be kind of what's going to happen the next throughout the day. I'm bullish, but not ridiculously bullish. That's kind of the way I line up today. We're still a little bit a ways from the 200-day moving average in SPX. So once we kind of hit the 200-day moving average, that should be kind of an interesting area for things to play out in the market. But I think we're going to be leaning long until then. All right, folks, hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.